Happy Mother's Day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to the daily political tarot and astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. I am here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America, feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. It's an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. Thank you. And we have a fantastic community because of you. You are so kind to each other, and you've been so kind to me. Thank you. Thank you. If you're watching this on hello, you can go down the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go. Dear Great Gussie, do we have... I thought it would be a slow news day. I was like, gosh, I wonder what I'll have anything to read on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, I do. All right. Hello, everybody. And today I am again using the Tarot of... I like this. Tarot of Mystical Moments, which in the link in the description box at the bottom of the questions. And I just put it in the chat before I came on, but I did not have a chance to peek. So it's in there. Okay, is the audio choppy? Audio's glitchy again. Okay, hang on. Yes, okay, it's fixed. It's fixed. That should do it. I closed that. It was another tab open. I'm so sorry. I apologize. So 145. All right, so 145, the audio was I was able to fix the audio. Okay. Thank you so much. Does it sound better? Is it better now? Did I fix it? Yes, better. Much better. Good. Okay, thank you. If I have another tab open, I must have had an extra one open. Sorry. All right, so audio fixed at 145. Good grief. All right, I'll get it one of these days. Okay, good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right, so, goodness gracious. Oh, Lois is how Boo Boos and Kitty and Alfie gave you extra hugs. Oh, that's sweet. Actually, I have a slightly funny kind of mother-ish story, at least taking care of the little fur critters. So I'm going to start with it. I'm going to start with a cute story. Okay. Oh, thank you, Colleen. So we're going to start with a cute story at 3 minutes. And this is a cute story courtesy of Sarah. Well, my family and Sarah. So yesterday, my father was at the back door and he was having trouble with the lock. Something had gone, somebody had the lock in the not the dead bolt or the swing bolt or just in the handle. Maybe it got knocked or something, but he had gone outside and he got locked out and he was trying to figure out what the problem was, and he's got the door open about this much and he's testing it, what have you, and I'm nearby. I'm standing a couple feet away from him. My mom happened to be around the corner, so it was like all three of us right there. Well, Pumpkin, brave Sir Alfred Pumpkin decided, this is my moment. So he just did this quick gallop across the family room, underneath the side table, and out through the gap in the door. And he goes outside. And before I can do anything, my father, who doesn't like cats, doesn't want anything to do with cats, opens the door, steps out, and starts saying to Alfie, get inside right now, get inside. And because he walks down and he said, no, get inside right now, get inside. Alfie, of course, could have just run. Alfie, I see him come back in through the door. Okay. So I told Lady Eva, this is the moment. This is the time. Yes. Yes, Dr. Nancy, go dad. So I told Sarah about this, and Sarah said, oh, yeah. There's something you need to know about my father is he has a kind of gravitas to him, and he's very much a kind of a patriarch. And I kid you not, this will sound ridiculous, but I'm serious. Complete strangers have independently nicknamed him the Senator. He has more gravitas than some of them, the actual senators. So Sarah said, oh, well, yeah. Even Alfie listens to the Senator. And I was like, oh, that's true. And she said, no, Alfie knows who's the alpha. And I was like, I guess that means I'm not the alpha. And Sarah's like, no. You are the source of treats and kindness and cuddles. The Senator is the alpha. But he does. Alfie listens to Dad and won't listen to anybody else. Anyway, all right. I know. CC Ryder says Alfie needs a catio. I know, but there isn't. It's the back porch is too narrow. It's not deep enough. Anyway, all right. I just wanted to. Yeah, Darren. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Alfie knows your dad runs a tight ship. Aye, Captain. Yes. Well, he was in the Navy. My father was in the Navy. He was on the Saratoga. So, all right. So let's move on to some bad parenting. Kathy Lamson says you are the cat mama, not the senator. That's true. Yes, Alfie knows his policy. CC Ryder says, I wonder how your dad feels about Trump's 34 indictments and sexual assault verdict. Not asking. Not talking about it. We don't talk about politics. Just the only time in recent memory when anything came up about politics was when I offered to get my mom, this was weeks ago, I offered to make my mom some flavored coffee. And I said, do you have a mug? And she reached over into the cabinet and she pulled out the nearest mug, which happened to be their one Trump mug. I don't know where they got it. I don't know why they have it. Some Republican groups are like sending them out if you donate to the Republicans in some way. She goes to hand it to me, and I just look at her, and I said, "Really?" She said, "It's just a mug." I said, "Really?" And I reached past her, and I picked up one with flowers and lovely, and I said, "This is a mug. I'll get you some coffee." And I went upstairs, and I made her some coffee, and I brought it back down. And I went to put it down beside her, and she said, "Is it going to taste worse because it's not in a Trump mug?" I said, "Well, it won't make America great again." She laughed. She just laughed. So it turned out to be very funny. So, all right. Anyway, so that was that. She laughed so hard. I'm so glad I was able to make her laugh. Okay. So now we're going to move on to bad parenting. 9:30. I am not the world's biggest fan of Witt. It's not Alice. Who is the anchor on MSNBC? Alex Witt? I can't. Anyway, she occasionally asks like people who have breaking stories. She's like, "And who are your sources?" What? And the journalist looks at her like she's lost her mind, and I'm looking at her like she's lost her mind. And what are you? You don't ask a journalist when they've got a breaking story. You don't ask them who their sources are. Alex Wagner is who, yeah, okay. That Alex Witt says Janelle Espinosa. Okay, yeah, anyway. But, she's there, she's doing her job. Good for her. Generally doing a great job. It's just every once in a while, it's just like, anyway. Then again, not like I don't have those moments. So anyway, guess who was on MSNBC? Kari Lake, yes, indeed. Arizona failed senatorial candidate, Senate governor. I don't even remember. I just know she's awful, and I wish she would go away. But she hasn't. Anyway, so she was on. Quote, talking about Mother's Day, what have you. Quote from Kari Lake. It's not safe to walk down these Democratic-controlled cities. The murder, you can be raped and murdered on the subway. I'm a much better mother that I have firearms and can protect my family, and I will protect my family. Following the clip, host Witt simply uttered, "Wow," before asking political strategist Ashley Pratte Oates for her take. Ashley Pratte Oates said, quote, I think what's unfortunate is that on this Mother's Day weekend, there were mothers all across the country without their children because of gun violence. So when she says she's a much better mother because she owns firearms, there are people without their children because this Mother's Day, because of the policies that are reckless. So, Kari Lake. Oh, I watched MSNBC. They're good. MSNBC tends to be very good. And they get along, which is nice. Fox News, Coast. When do you see them together? When do you see them hanging out? Chatting? Having a good time? Anyway, Kari Lake. Trump still hasn't announced his VP pick. That's true, Lois McDonald. Look, Kari Lake must have finished her fascist training abroad. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Kathy Ritchie. All right. Page of Swords. Children with weapons. What a sad thing that we're reading on this on Mother's Day. Knight of Pentacles. Lovers. King of Wands. Five of Swords. Emperor. Well, this is aggressive conservatism. Knight of Pentacles. But it's extremism because it's right next to the Lover's card, which is those who swill the cafefe. They get it. They get it in great big containers and drink it down all day. Right in the center, King of Wands is Trump. She's still hoping to gain something from being so close to Trump. Five of Swords, insult to injury, and the Emperor. So basically, Trump is going to betray you. Surprise. I'm shocked. You shocked? She is an extremist. She's betting everything on Trump right now. He's not going to pick her. He's not going to make her. He's just not going to make her important. If she hung around long enough, maybe she'd end up on the cabinet or something, but he's not going to be president. He's not. He's not. So Yeah. Is she a non-entity? Is she going to just remain a non-entity? That's true. Town. They never learn, do they? True. Why would why would you trust that Trump is going to treat you decently as a woman? Is going to put you in a position of power, is going to honestly think of you as anything other than a useful object. Same with him with MTG, Battle Axe. King of Swords. King of Swords, Three of Wands, King of Pentacles. Oh, she's definitely hoping for a payoff. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, she's she's hoping by the more she goes out there, the more right-wing she is, she's going to get some kind of big payoff. She's got both the King and Queen of Pentacles here. She thinks she's going to be big and important, and it doesn't feel like she actually is. Because the card for the reading is the King of Swords. And that's legislation or just violence. Underneath it is the Nine of Wands, being beaten up, which she feels like she is constantly. And again, beneath that is the Emperor. She's not in a good place. There's nowhere for her to go. I mean, all right, let's just... Trump's going to choose a VP. Our new... Yeah, Kevin Brazil. Trump has a Ferengi approach to women. Yeah. Well, Quark he learned to be better. And Nog was a good husband. But yes, in general, yeah, Ferengi, not good. Rainier says, it surprises me. Trump burns every bridge, but his sycophants never ever learn. Mm-hmm. Janelle says, if she would have just conceded, she might have had a future in politics. If she wasn't so extreme, exactly. Suburban Housewife says, even Trump doesn't want Trump in a dress. That's true. Emperor. There is only room for one at the top. Queen of Cups, Ten of Wands, the burden of her far-right beliefs, and Seven of Swords, the Thief card. She's going to lose. She lost the election before. It's just your extremism will make you lose everywhere you go. Goodbye, Kari Lake. Maybe she'll come to something in future, but right now there's no place for her. And if she's banking on Trump, heck, even banks know not to bank on Trump. All right, so at 19 minutes in, at first I was guffawing, and then I realized there's kind of two parts to this. All right, so at 19 minutes in, James Comer, who's, we have informants, we have whistleblowers, we're going to blow this wide open, blah, 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 blah. Valerie says, are you keeping the 5 extra cards for the readings? There are 5? Oops. I guess I am. I didn't realize there were 5 extra. I thought there was maybe like 2. I'll have to go through it. Anyway, so James Comer. James Comer leading this charge. We're going to blow this wide open, whistleblowers, what have you. We can't track down the informant. James Comer says he lost top witness in Biden investigation. Valerie says extra kings and emperors. Okay. Thank you. All right, so first, it's funny. And I've got to share this with you because the picture they chose, the look on Maria Bartiromo's face is that's kind of how I feel. Make sure you can see this. Yeah. The look on her face, that's how I feel. We can't track down the informant. James Comer revealed Sunday Republicans had lost track of a top witness in the investigation of President Joe Biden and his family. During an interview on Fox News, host Maria Bartiromo asked Comer about evidence he had of Biden's alleged corruption. You have spoken with whistleblowers, she noted. You also spoke with an informant who gave you all of this information. Where is that information today? Where are the whistleblowers? Well, unfortunately, we can't track down the informant, Comer replied. We're hopeful the informant is still there. The whistleblower knows the informant. The whistleblower is very credible. Hold on a second, Congressman. Did you just say the whistleblower or the informant is now missing? Well, we're hopeful that we can find the informant. He explained the informant was in the spy business, and they don't make a habit of being seen a lot. And do you have a girlfriend in Canada? Really? She's super hot and really smart and really funny. The 9 of the 10 people that we've identified that have very good knowledge with respect to the Bidens, they're one of 3 things, Maria. They're either currently in court, they're currently in jail, or they're currently missing. So at first, I was just like, oh, that's just sad. And then it was like, oh, I'm sorry. That's right. It's a conspiracy. Right. It's a conspiracy. By the way, I completely forgot to share with you, I created new emojis. I should have shown that right at the top, but I told the story instead. I'll show you in a minute. Thread of hope. Is this informant in the room with us now, Congressman? Oh, wow. They're in court, they're in prison, or they're missing. Kathy DeLaw says that's a whole lot of innuendo. Yeah. Comer's Biden investigation. James Comer's Biden investigation. What? Really? Mm-hmm. That is the 2 of Swords. That is a legal decision. It's also a really silly hat with leaves all over her, covering her eyes. Yeah, they exist. They're being kept from us. Nine of Wands. The Empress. 8 of Cups. King of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. This guy is in cloud cuckoo land. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not saying the Bidens are perfect human beings. I'm not. And if Hunter Biden has done something illegal, he should pay for it. End of. But this is cloud cuckoo land. Oh, gosh. All right. So 9 of Wands, he feels all beaten up. That, the country, the Empress here, the country, we're being beaten up. We're victims of this immense crime family. And this is a card of evidence, 8 of Cups right in the middle. Evidence. King of Swords. I'll get to the bottom of it. I'm the legislature. Three of Pentacles. We have a plan. We have a plan. We have a plan B. We have a plan C. We'll get to the bottom of this, because there's absolutely no way that the Biden family isn't just a crime family. You are in cloud cuckoo land. And your evidence is none. If you've got evidence, if you've got any evidence, take it to court. Seriously. Hunter Biden's laptop. Please. You mean what Rudy Giuliani brought back from Russians who were selling it in Ukraine? There is no original laptop. Please. Well, they are. I love these cards. You are willfully delusional and ignorant. I'm really disappointed. I know, it's silly of me. Why would I be disappointed after all this time? But there's this part of me deep down that is still just a little person. We all have our inner child. And my inner child thought, oh, adults, right? They know what's going on. They know how to take care of things. And somebody, wow, really in government, high position of power, they're really that far into cloud cuckoo land with no evidence. How? Elizabeth M., what laptop? Yeah. What laptop? Show us the laptop. Show us the laptop. And because what you have would get thrown out of court. You have no chain of evidence. None. Zero. You got nothing. Betty Can't Trust says, I won't watch TYT anymore because of their bashing. Yeah, agreed. I'm not interested. Not remotely. Eight of Swords. Legally hemmed in. Four of Cups. King of Swords again. And the Fool. Refusing to listen to reality, decency, King of Swords, but I have power, and you are a fool, sir. And you will continue to be a fool. Yeah, Kim Hawkins, they are far down the rabbit hole. Yes. I can't even. All right. So, another shocker. Guess who we heard from? 28. Like I said, I really thought I wouldn't have anything to read on today, but 28. 20. Let's just say 28-20. Quote, Mike Lindell, Mike Pillow. Quote, I need help. Yes, sir. Why, yes, sir, you do. You really do need help. I'm going to completely agree with that. You need a lot of it. Oh, that's not what you were talking about? Okay. MyPillow CEO is offering stock to the public to recover over $40 million he lost trying to overturn the election. Marby, thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. $40 million this idiot spent. Really? Do I have the link? Yeah, here we go. And what's funny is the image they chose, it's real, but it actually looks like the guy who impersonates Lindell on Colbert Show. Doesn't it look like the guy they use on the Colbert Show? I need help. And he is asking the public to buy stock in his business, Lindell TV, to gain back the millions he spent. Mike Lindell announces he spent over $40 million trying to overturn the election. He needs help. So he says he's going to allow people to buy stock in Lindell TV. I want every person out there to have a little piece of the pie. Well, unfortunately, it's going to be humble pie, you big jerk, but okay. For the next couple of weeks, could be for 2 to 4 weeks, we're offering stock to the public. This is going to be amazing. Is this going to be amazing? Let's look. Oh boy. Lindell. Mike. Really? Eight of Swords, hemmed in. Yeah, hemmed in. Bad idea. Not working. What you tried, not working. Hermit, you're on your own. That should tell you something, Emperor. Yes, but he has a lot of money, and as long as you have a lot of money, you can get a lot of yes men. High Priestess. Oh, gonna get up to the bottom of the secrets. Ten of Swords. Oh gosh, it didn't go so well. And Knight of Pentacles. And now he's trying to revive his fortune. And that tells me what we already know. Really? Okay, what's going to happen? Thank you for telling us what we already know. What's going to happen with Mike Lindell? Is he going to end up losing all his money, etc., 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 or is this going to work? Is he going to find Roxy says another grift scheme? Yeah. Cosmic Goat Lady says you can't see it, but I'm rolling my eyes. Yeah. Glenn Bird said, wait, real stock has to go through the SEC, right? Can you say Griff the Gullible, Trump style? Yeah, I was wondering about that. You taking your company public? Glenn Bird says it's still a privately held company, no guarantee of anything. Right. Phyllis Rowan says Lindell has ugly shoes on sale for $25, down from $100. I have a client who purchased about 7 pairs. Oh, wow. True, Dr. Nancy. Sedition is expensive. Lucky girl, yes, you might have to foreclose on his pillow fort. Is MyPillow fort. Trademark. Oh my gosh. Emperor. 8 of Swords again, hemmed in. King of Wands. Ace of Swords. 10 of Cups. Chariot. Interesting. All right. 8 of Swords, hemmed in. King of Wands. So this is him actively going forth. It's a Trump as a man, but this is also Lindell as a man. They're both far right. Ace of Swords. This is his sort of actual truth, and it feels like the truth is in the middle. 10 of Cups is here. That's happy Democratic families. We've gone on with our lives. And you know what? I don't agree with what happened. That with the Supreme Court that gave George W. the presidency instead of Gore. But guess what? I've moved on. Ten of Cups. I mean, I don't like it. I'm quite upset about the things that George W. and Cheney did. But I'm not spending all my days trying to relitigate. Anyway, but here's a Chariot. This is big movement, but this is But I've got the truth is dawning as this man is losing money, and families are not as interested in his products. And talk about like, Trump's having to dig deep into his base just to try to keep the lights on. So Lindell, and this chariot, this big chariot, that doesn't feel like it's a yes, everything starts moving in my direction. No, this is big showing movement after the happy democratic families, people going about their lives. The chariot moves. Now, whether it moves up or down, that's the question. Sneeze, I love the Nautilus card. So pretty, isn't it? Queen of Cups. These are not cards that benefit you. Window. Three of Swords. Truth hurts. High Priestess. Three of Wands. He's gonna, this is, since I'm very much against violence, even joking about violence, I will say there is one GIF, that very old GIF. It's like an engraving of a man, and it's the idea of beating a dead horse, and it's quite funny because it's so ridiculously fake and vintage, and if somebody messed with it, you know, that's what this feels like. Ridiculous. He's just, there's a secret. We have to get to the bottom of it. We have to get to the bottom of it. Has it dawned on you that, well, I won't say that. Anyway, oh, Kelly, is this a pillow sham? You have won the internet today, my friend. This is a pillow sham. Oh my gosh, I love that. All right, I love that. Okay, before we go on to the next thing, because it's also infuriating, let's take just a moment. I want to show you guys the new, for those of you who are able to, and I realize not everybody can, but if anybody, if you click the join button beneath the video, and you become a member, you can use special emojis that I have made for this channel, and I create new ones now and then, and I've created new ones. I think you're gonna like it. I hope you're gonna like it. Set of 4. Ready? Ding. These are 4 new emojis. This is what they're called. I only have 10 letters to name them. So if you are a member, become a member by clicking the join button beneath the video on YouTube. You can use these emojis: Brandon Boo, Jack Kitty, Gavel Kitty, or Tarot Boo with love. So yeah, Brandon Boo. Yeah. Now I only have so many slots, so I had to get rid of 2 of the previous ones. I'll you have to have so many members before you get the number of emojis you can put up is based on how many members you have, and I need like 27 new members to get another slot. So I had to erase 2 of the old ones. I had to get rid of B-Day Boo and Boo Hat. But yes. So yeah. But if you want a birthday one, Cupcake Boo is still available. So all right. So if you like I said, if you join the membership, you can use these emojis. All right. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Cupcake Boo, yes, it's still there for birthdays. All right. Okie dokie. I like I like this little heart nose. Oh, it's a cute little heart nose. Yes, it's a cute little heart nose. I'm an adult. I can handle it. Yes, Karen McLeod, retired emojis. Yes. They've been retired. Exactly. Oh, all right. Yeah, Jack Kitty. Anyway, all right. Let's go back to this. And we will go on with the questions. All right, I'm going to see if I can nip through. I've been taking a long time on these. So let me see if I can nip through a few of these. At 41:15, Nikki Haley. I mean, I didn't like her in the first place. And now, no, thank you. Goodbye. You're done. You're done. You're done. Nikki Haley won't condemn Trump for abusing women. Quote, it stands where it stands. Well, then I know where you stand and I know where I stand, and you can go whistle. 2 words. First word, get. Second word, stuffed. Oh, I'm glad you guys like the emojis. Yes, they do a lot of gross. Yeah. Oh, more paper, please. Thank you. Thank you. 8 of Wands. Flying through the air. In this card, it's like the wind just caught her and she's just la, 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 la. Kind of a version of a full card, only more right. It's like a full card, but in this deck, only more right wing in this case. Yeah. Roxy says, Nikki who? Yeah, I forgot who she is already. Page of Cups. Oops. Page of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. The charity card. Ace of Swords. Oh, yeah. Truth hurts. Page of Wands. Ooh, not even a queen, just a page. Knight of Pentacles. Tell me you are insignificant politically without telling me you are insignificant politically. Page of Wands, that's her, but Knight of Pentacles. Yes, going to go forward, right wing. But charity and truth are in the way of her progress. She needs charity and truth is in her way. And goodbye. B. Smith, links in the description at the bottom of the questions. Tarot of mystical moments. Wow. All right. DeSantis. These next 2 questions, they go together. They're 2 sides of an ugly coin, and it is not legal tender for either one of them. DeSantis and then Trump are undermining each other. What a shame. Let's have a look, shall we? At 44:30. Okay, so DeSantis has put off announcing his run for the presidency. Part of that was because if he announced under, they passed the new law, didn't they? So that he can both be stay the governor and run to be president. But it was just changed recently I believe, if it has been changed yet, but that's in the works. So he has put off announcing his candidacy. Now, Trump announced back in what, January, February? I mean, it was like February? Ridiculously early. And this is very early. But at the same time, so outflanked. DeSantis' strategic blunder has left his presidential run bruised and reeling. Basically, oh, thank you, B. Smith. Bruised and reeling because he's not announced, but Trump has. Trump is getting all kinds of push up, donations, small donations. He's pulling ahead. And don't think, oh no, that means we're gonna have a Trump. No. But we're gonna look at Trump next. Something. See if one of his lies actually had any truth to it. All right, but DeSantis, presidential run, 3 of Wands. Well, he's expecting everybody to. He's looking out. Okay, I'm over here. Come here. Mm-hmm. King of Cups. Excuse me. Well, 6 of Pentacles. Emperor. Page of Wands. Oh. 4 of Cups. Well, this is his railing against railing against Biden and the left and what have you, because he thinks it's all monolithic and fascistic because he projects. Yeah. This is the card of charity. 6 of Pentacles. Need your help. But really, he's patriarchal, misogynistic, blankety blank. But I'm getting it for the end here. I've got a Page of Wands and a card of refusal. I mean, heck, even this is, there's an emperor in the middle, but that's how he sees himself, and that's kind of what he thinks he has in Florida. But then the energy, when you move to the presidential level, just goes tank. Evelyn Hartman says, does Satan is something about money laundering? I don't remember that news. I don't remember that news story. All right. DeSantis presidential run. 7 of Cups. Delusion. Illusion, delusion. Kind of hard to see. But yeah, illusion, delusion. Page of Wands again. Not the king. Page. Not that important. King of Pentacles. And Emperor. Presidential run. Nothing. But remaining governor for now, until he gets timed out. Those boots are made for walking. Right back to Florida. All right. So, DeSantis is in trouble because he hasn't, well, for a lot of reasons, but he's in trouble because he hasn't announced his candidacy. So Trump has gotten ahead. Interesting, yesterday, 50 minutes in, Trump canceled his rally in Iowa. Anybody heard about rescheduling or when that might happen? Because oh no, where is it? Oh, I've jumped ahead accidentally. Okay, let me move this up. I do have another Trump question, but hang on. This one now. All right, at 5:40. Okay. DC insider accuses Trump of pulling the plug on his Iowa rally due to a fear of a tiny turnout. Now, he said he put out that he said he he said he was at the airport in Florida and he was ready to go, but it was a tornado watch or something, and they canceled the rally. But wasn't there a Democrat who had a rally the same day? Does anybody know more specifics about Iowa yesterday and the rallies plural situation? So the question is he CC Ryder says Ron DeSantis had a rally in Iowa. So DeSantis had his rally and Trump didn't? Suburban Housewife says DeSatan barnstormed in and held a rally. Really? Because Trump canceled his. So Trump, why'd you cancel your rally? Really? Glenn Bird says Iowa on Mother's Day weekend, bigly unattended. Lots of college graduations. 9 of Swords. Trump's worried. Very worried. I love this deck. Yeah, DeSantis was there, Linda Johnson says. 5 of Wands. So trying to stir up the far right. Knight of Swords. Oh, flying through the air. 5 of Cups. Disappointment. King of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Now, please keep in mind that I was on the edge of the aviation industry for many years, just on the edge. I wasn't a pilot. I worked at the front desk of an FBO. I was married to a commercial pilot. I worked at the front desk at a flight school as well. And so I know, if pilots are told we can't fly here, that's a real thing. We can't land here. We can't. So this is wanting to go stir up the populace, but this is flying. So it could very well be that his pilots told him, wherever that specifically was, we can't land there, or we have to wait a certain amount of time. But I wonder if he used that as an excuse, because this 5 of Cups is disappointment. And then King of Pentacles, which would be a Republican. Maybe it's another Republican. But here is the Ten of Swords, which is a whole lot of negativity for one canceled rally. That's a whole lot of negativity. So hang on just a second. Hang on, let me mute. Hello.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Whether you are one or have one or both.
Thank you.
Enjoy. I hope the color's all right.
It's beautiful. Thank you. I love you too. That was my sister.
Rebecca's not getting a card either.
Okay. All right. No, that's very sweet. You're a little butterfly. Oh. That was very, very sweet. All right. Oh, thank you. She is beautiful. She absolutely is beautiful. Always has been. Both of my sisters are very, very pretty. Anyway, oh, thank you. All right. There's a whole lot of pain here. There's disappointment here, but there's pain here. Why is there so much pain with... Anne says the rally was to be in Des Moines at a waterworks park. Oh. Thank you, B. Smith. Terry Stroyer says there were several reports of tornadoes in Iowa yesterday. Janelle says Glenn said there were weather issues. Okay. It's interesting though. King of Swords again. I guess I do have extras. King of Swords, King of Swords. Nine of Swords. King of Cups. All right, there was weather. Definitely getting the flying through the air thing. But he's afraid of... There's exposure and pain here. Sleepless nights. And there's a King of Cups. I think any delay or it feels like any delay in his rallies or anything, I really have to wonder if he doesn't make it through a if he doesn't go to a rally, how much money does he lose in coverage, merchandise? If he doesn't become president, he thinks that's really his only way out of a lot of these problems. That he has to become president. Desert Dawn says maybe early reports were very low turnout. It could be, but there's desperation here. I mean, desperation. Six of Swords. Traveling. He wanted to go. He wanted to go. He needed to go. It's like every time he doesn't go somewhere, every time he's desperate. He's desperate for money. He's desperate for he's desperate to become president again. Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Empress. And he knows he's in trouble with women. The CNN town hall went a lot better than he expected, but working. He wants to be out there working. and he's blaming the courts and E. Jean Carroll for the fact that his numbers have significantly gone down with women suddenly, even worse than they were. He's desperate. Seriously, there's desperate for attention too. I agree. Alan said he's desperate for attention because he's a narcissist. Kathy Delisle said he's desperate for attention. No, I mean, there's M. Kelpie says he needs his ego fed. No, there's definitely that, but I'm getting desperation. Desperation. So, all right. Free speech says, I'm sure the lawsuits are keeping him busy. Oh, he's busy. Tish Else is afraid DeSantis crowd would be larger. There's that. Oh, and yes, Kathy Ritchie, he is a disgusting pervert. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you 100% on that. Desperation. All right, so at 1:01:30, CNN's Trump debacle. That's the headline. CNN's Trump debacle was a depressing preview of what we're all about to endure again. So I want to know, is it really? Is this what we're going to be dealing with for the next year and a half? Because not exactly enlarging their tent. These are not really big tent policies. Kathy Delisle says, I find his desperation quite amusing. Dr. Nancy says he needs money for E. Jean. There's that too. Page of Cups. Yeah, I think in general we underestimate just how awful these people can be. I know that seems impossible. It's like we've seen it all. And yet they still keep coming up with stuff. I don't know. They're always adding chapters to that fascist playbook. Blech. King of Swords, Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Trying to win an election, and this Two of Pentacles is very unsteady, especially with women. With this Nine of Wands, between Trump being held liable and their policies towards reproductive health, et cetera, et cetera. This is what you're going to run on, huh? This is what you're going to run on. Good luck. Will the GOP, I don't know, will any of the moderates end up the nominee? Judgment. That would be a no. Oh, sorry. I love this. Judgment. That would be a no. That would be a not even a little. Strength of women. Tower. Nine of Pentacles. Sitting pretty. Oh, we're sitting pretty on the backs of all the damage we've done to women. Yeah, they're good. They're going to run with it. So good luck. All right. Well, let me see. I'm actually quite tired. And so I don't know that I could read particularly well anymore. So I'm gonna end right there if that's okay. It's 1:22 p.m. I've been on for an hour and 5 minutes. I try to stay on for at least an hour or 12 questions, one or the other. So you always get your time's worth because it's free. Say your money's worth, but it's free. Anyway, So at 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. Sarah is taking Mother's Day off. And other than that, I'll be right back here tomorrow. So I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day. I hope you have a wonderful day. And hang in there, all right? Because there are good days ahead for Democrats. There are. And you're not alone, and we're in this together. All right? Hang in there. All right. And I will see you right back here tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you.